Shalaki, but when you reprove your people, you know, you correct them. You tell Jake, you know, that the Most High finna saying, you know, our big bro back, Yahawashi to come and get us. But the Most High not, you know, gonna save somebody who living in the ways of Babylon and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, the Most High, like bros say, the Most High not gonna come back and deliver a nigga, a Mexican, or a Paisa, none of that shit. He coming back to deliver the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. No shit that the so-called white man created or none of that. And we coming out here and we telling you that. We telling you that you gotta change, bro. You know what I mean? Because we got the wisdom to come out here and to let you know. Like, matter of fact, it's a point that I had, but I'm gonna just let it be. I'll let you get it.
You want to get that precept too, the one they mentioned, the one they quoted, reprove and rebuke with all long suffering, because that's a good precept because it says with all long suffering in it. Meaning we're gonna constantly say this shit. That's why it says won't you that lost patience. We're gonna keep on saying this and saying this and saying this over and over and over again. Yes, it's gonna sound like a repeating record because well, we're gonna get it right. Let me get this real quick for you. Joel 2 and what was that?
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. That all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yep, and that is wisdom. Like the scripture say, this is wisdom, that he may run that readeth it. You know what I mean? What we out here doing is, bro, this is the ultimate form of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? If, like the scripture say in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Not this shit, not know how to install an AC. None of that shit, bro. None of that. This word is, bro. All right, this is that wisdom. Go ahead, though. Is there something else on that?
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong that had not been ever the like. Neither shall y'all gonna go.
That's pretty much the point of that. But we got we the ones that got the wisdom to come out here and to give y'all this good news. But it ain't good news to everybody. You know what I mean?
You get that they sung as it was a new song? Yeah, that one.
Let me grab this one quick though. This is the book of 2 Timothy 4 and 2. It says, preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. So
when it's
it
cold and when it's hot. For us over here in the West, it gets hot. For you know, brothers out there in the East, during the cold time is their tough time. You know, because during the cold time for us, it's like 70s. You know, it gets cool. But you know, instant in season and out of season. The scriptures talk about he that doesn't harvest during the winter because of the cold. You know, we're walking in the book of Proverbs.
Proverbs 20.
He shall not reap the, the brother will get it, so I'm just bullshit.
Yeah, because the ministry is just like anything. You gotta work, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit back and chill and use your lip talk is cheap, bro. Like they say, money walk and bullshit. Money talk and bullshit walk.
This is money.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is and actually show your faith.
Hey, that's true. Because scripture say, where your treasure is, that where your heart shall be also. That's where your heart shall be so also. And this truth is likened unto a treasure. And what is money? Money is likened unto treasure. Gold.
It's more precious than that. More precious than rubies.
The scripture say that nothing that shall be compared to.
Yep, I got you right here though.
You got it.
This is the book of Proverbs 20 and 4, and it say the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. It's cold outside, and this nigga don't want to go out there and handle business, but you still got to, bro.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Rent due and all type of shit, but you gonna go out. You decide not to do the work because it's cold outside. You gonna call in. You can't do that. Like your rent due, nigga. It's the first of the month. It say, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing, and that's the same thing with the truth. It's a similitude. You know what I mean? You gotta put the work in now. So going into that time, you be one of them servants of I'm eating and I'm drinking, I'm married.
You fit that prophecy of the right hand.
Exactly. You walking through that prophecy, and you're not the one that's out here, begging, having that weeping and gnashing the teeth.
I'm gonna get that for you.
You gotta work in this ministry. So Jake that be here talking about how. Like that one bugged out ass nigga talking about how he just got that teaching and still not gonna make it. So why am I gonna teach? Nigga, the scripture say to put on as the elect. We understand that it's Jake out here that's teaching that's not gonna make it. But these is niggas that teaching off shit, that doctrine ain't right, or niggas that's just weak in the truth,
I was
bro.
about to say, the scripture say, woe to them that be faint-hearted.
Exactly. If you ain't faint-hearted, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just keep, holding that plow.
So all that, if there's some nigga out there that's gonna teach you, and they're not gonna make it, what's the point? because you faint-hearted if you're thinking that way.
And you're a reprobate
Yeah,
because one
reprobate.
thing about it is somebody who a reprobate is gonna be swayed by that, bro.
Yeah.
But somebody who has an elect mindset, they gonna be like, I don't give a fuck all that.
I'm gonna try to make it.
I'm finna try to make it.
The scriptures say that. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Study to show thyself approved. You know, the scriptures say, prove thy own self, whether that be in the faith. There's all types of precepts that go into, show yourself, man. Don't even if you put yourself as the elect, you're gonna be of the elect. Okay? The Lord always had that mindset. Jake has that mind, at least a lot of righteous Jake, right? Anything that we do, we have that mindset of making it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're at the bottom, you have that mindset of, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be that number. But this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 12. I'm gonna just get straight to the point, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, and ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for a joy of heart, but ye shall cry for a sorrow of heart, and shall howl for a vexation of spirit. You see? And the brother made that point of, if you're not out there working, you're going to fit the opposite side. Him howling for a vexation of spirit. Begging for food, begging for water. When they elect what? They elect the servants of the Lord, they're going to be chilling, you're going to be eating, you're going to be drinking, you're going to be, you're going to be rejoicing in the time of Jacob's trouble. Just to even say that should give you comfort. Knowing that, damn, this shit is about to happen, bro. What the fuck? Hey, Massachusetts. The brother, went into how 911 wasn't picking up the calls. Now imagine when the whole states is like that.
And I actually got that article pulled up too. This is a article in Natural News. What the brother was talking about, it says entire state of Massachusetts suffered from 911 outage. Citizens told to find police officers to report crimes.
Oh my goodness.
And see, and with the time that we're living in right now, we're getting ready to witness some shit that nobody has ever seen before. I was telling my rep earlier today.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
not gonna be no calling Esau when you need somebody to assist your aid and shit. Whenever you arguing with your baby dad and you think he finna get physical with you, and you call Esau to come and get Jake and shit, you're not gonna be able to do that. You're not
sorry,
gonna
the person you have dialed has not been able.
that shit not even gonna turn
Look
on.
at that, chariot.
Hey, call out
Call Yahawashi outside.
Call
Yahawashi outside. Hold on. Call Yahawashi outside. What the hell? Hey, come on.
So that's how you know what we say is the truth, bro. It's a mud.
Hey, so don't be scared to come out here and teach the word, bro. We about to make it. You feel me? This ain't nothing. It's cool to be having these people look at you all crazy. When you upload this video on YouTube, people commenting all types of shit, whatever. Let them have it, bro. We about to be turned. The brother just brought out that article, man. And that's the spirit that he brought out that article right when that chariot came about. Mm-hmm. And during that time of, not being able to dial 911, because not just when it comes to, arguing, bro, if anything happens, a break-in, and on top of that, what's going to happen? Famine. The dollar's going to be, inflated. Motherfuckers going to be looking, the scriptures say that, 2 Ezra 16 chapter, for the lack of bread thereof, people are going to be barging into people's houses with guns, with the sword, which is today the modern day gun. And you trying to dial 911 and that shit keeps on going to voicemail, best believe it's game over with. And then once all these criminals, like I was telling Jake earlier when he mentioned that, he said, if I'm a criminal and I know 911 ain't picking up, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn some shit up.
You going to turn up.
Yeah.
You going to go break like with the purge. Mm-hmm. And they're breaking in shit, you know what I mean? And that's what niggas think, like whenever it's like a little riot. First thing niggas do, break a window, go steal TVs and shit. What you think they going to do? They going to do the same shit.
And when they gonna do when they have no food and water?
They gonna go in there and try to take that shit. If you think motherfuckers putting locks on steaks, shit like that,
I know what you're talking
bro, do you think that shit gonna stop somebody who really want it whenever it's a time of like desperateness, disparity, whatever you wanna call it and shit?
That's what it's gonna be like. Remember the scriptures, the dollar says ordo ab chaos. The way they're gonna bring in this NWO, which is already working on it, which is a new world order, they're gonna bring it through order out of chaos. So they're infrastructing chaos right now. The dollar. The Saudis have not renewed that policy with the U.S. dollar, and on top of that, we're getting ready to go to war with Russia and China. China's on the lines of Taiwan. Russia's on the lines of Israel, and Russia's now what? On the lines of Cuba, right there down Miami. They said that the ICBM missile was only 12 seconds away from hitting America, or is able to be able to hit America in 12 seconds. So, and on top of that, you have what? The border's been opened up. So we've been infiltrated. No, not we, but America Babylon the Great has, and that's biblical prophecy. All this, all that we're crazy and we're bugged out and we're this, whatever, don't matter. At that time, you guys gonna see that this truth that we had was the right way to go.
Yep. And once a nation is infiltrated,
Game over.
it's allowed foreigners to come in and to basically it's being spied on. That's how you know this shit is over with, because when you read in the book of Joshua, the 2nd chapter, what happened?
That's the spirit.
When Jacob's finna go take over Israel or them Hamitic lands and shit, what they do? They sent their spies. They sent their spies to get in that motherfucker, to scope it out. And guess what happened? Jake went through and swept that shit up. Bro, what you think these other nations are getting ready to do?
That's what they did. They got government jobs. They found out where the facilities were at. They're spying. They're checking where all the strong points of Babylon the Great is interiorly. And now they're what? Now they're getting ready to. All they need is one phone call and they're gonna shut all this shit down. They said prepare for a Black Swan event, bro. That movie Leave the World Behind was, a perfect example of just how fragile this shit is, bro. Just being infiltrated by one nation alone can tip off this whole damn grid.
Yep.
They all attacked the power plants. Game over with. So we're already here. Jacob's trouble is down the street, because World War III is right here. Which means the Lord's getting ready to come back. Which means we're even closer to Jacob's trouble. Okay? And that article is a perfect example of how close we are, man. How the hell does that happen? Hackers, bro. Hackers hack. Remember when they were hacking into during the time of the 19? You had quote unquote Russian hackers hacking into different hospitals and things of that sort.
And which is if it is that, or if it ain't,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Shit, it can just be Esau just fucking with it. You know what I mean? But
either way, it's the whole format of this whole place going down.
Yep.
Whether it be Esau Edom, doing that smoke and mirrors, that fake shit, throwing it on someone else when it's their ass the whole time.
Yep. They be doing that shit.
Yeah, either or. It doesn't matter. There's biblical prophecy, because guess what? They're gonna turn this bitch down by themselves anyway.
Yep.
Even if it's Russia, even if it's not Russia and China, it's just these elites. They shut off the power grid right now. Let's cut off 911 in Massachusetts, see how they react. Because they're like that. That's the movie Purge. They're all together, watching the shit that's happening on top, but they were all in cahoots of what was happening on top. Hey, Esau Edom has been found out. The scriptures tell you that in the book of Obadiah.
They've been searched out.
They've been searched out. We already know how you work. The wise men are teaming as well too. I'll take out the wisdom out of teaming.
Yep, which is them Germans.
Yep, and Germans.
And then after World War II, you had America that took a portion, as well as Russia. And this is why America was able to create the first nuclear bomb, the atomic bomb, the atom bomb. And then Russia was right along there with them, or after them. You know what I mean? And this is why Russia's a powerhouse today, because they took them wise men and teaming, which was all the will of the Lord, because the Most High wanted them to have that type of power, because they're gonna play a major role in the destruction of America. And you can read about that in Revelation, the 20th chapter, if I'm not mistaken.
And Ezekiel 38 chapter. Went to Gog and Magog. It starts off set thy face against Gog and Magog and prophesy against them. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna be the first ones to launch this. Let that give them that green light, shoot them missiles.
Yep.
But before that, which we're already in that time, Putin already said that it's inevitable for World War III. Cherry. Putin already said that's the spirit. Time mentioned, hey, Putin already said that it's inevitable for World War III to happen. Okay? And so what does that mean? That this is real, and that we're closer to Jacob's trouble than ever before. Because before the news gets set out, the Quran has to be pushed more. And what's happening right now, we're getting ready to come into a new currency. Because what's happening with the physical dollar, it's getting rooted out. It's done for. Get ready to see gas at $30 a gallon. Get ready to see a bag of chips for $20, $30. The scriptures tell you that in the book of Revelation, the 6th chapter. Just to eat your bread, you're gonna be spending your whole paycheck.
Yeah, but then you gonna start, what Jay gotta think about is Jay gotta consider like the positions that they could possibly be in and shit. Like when you read in the 2 Kings 6th chapter, like how people they weren't able to do shit with them shackles, bro. Motherfuckers was eating donkey. Or matter of fact, what they was experiencing was inflation, because When you, matter of fact, if you can, Bible Kashad, go to 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, bro. What we finna do is we finna break this down because you can apply that in today's time because that gets into inflation. Because when you read about it, a donkey head was like hella amount of shekels, which would be equivalent to like $2,000 today. You can go ahead and get it.
If Baba Kushak can get this article real quick, water cut out in Idaho, because that's the spirit. Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I said nigga beat me.
This is. Let me know if you got it. It just happened right now, not too long ago. Right there, June 4th, 2024.
Let me read it.
You can't take that kind of. Yeah.
This is an article posted on June 4th, 2024, and it says.
And there's another article where it actually did come to pass today that they actually did cut off the water. So this is just a before article. Just get something quick to prove the point on, day rate going to inflation as well as, what's going to go into it.
It says, we can't take that kind of hit. Local farmers fear water cutoffs.
Mm-hmm. This is the book of 2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and 1/4 part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. You see?
And what I'm finna do right now is I'm finna look up how much exactly is 80 pieces of silver. And
you can put in the NLT, I think it'll pop up. Precept 1 Kings 6 and 25.
I got you, bro. Alright, so this is 2 Kings 6 and 25 and the NLT, and it basically gets into 80 pieces of silver. And so I'm gonna look up how much is 80 pieces of silver in today's time. 80 and Salaki. I know I'm kind of taking a little minute. So 80 silver pieces, if shekels is $176. So $176 for a donkey head. Some shit that ain't got no type of meat on it, nothing. You know what I mean? And Jake was willing to pay $176. Say you could apply that in today's time. That's like Jake trying to pay $176 for like a pack of ribs or some shit, or like or a couple of steaks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And there's been an article that came out that said that like 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
Hell yeah! And you get on TikTok, what JB talking about? Nigga, it's hard to even move out. Can't even get my own shit. Whole check be gone as soon as you get it.
And that goes into inflation right there, 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and that famine on top of that's why I brought out that article as well, because you have the dollar getting ready to be collapsed with these local farmers. For some odd reason, the government doesn't want to give them water, which we know why. They're getting ready to stir that shit up. And this karagma, this test is this trial that's going to be put upon everybody. It's not going to be something that you can be able to walk over and just say no. Now I'm not going to take the RFIDC hit. I'm just living my corner. Nah, this RFIDC hit, the mark of the beast, is going to be a trial, a test for everybody. And it's not going to be easy. Okay? And definitely when you got a family around you. That's where you have to have real faith. You have to these precepts are going to be going through your mind all over. Isaiah 33:6, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be going through your whole mind in order for you to even be stable. So if you're out here just living life, chilling, kicking back, not doing anything to even try to study or retain these precepts, guess what? You're going to be caught up out here.
Yep, if you don't got the Lord on your mind every day, then you easy pickings for judgment.
Easy pickings.
For sure.
This verse 26 back at 2 Kings, and as the king of Israel were passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord did not help thee, when shall I help thee?
Yep.
He said, if I can't help you, then if the Lord's not helping you, how the fuck can I help you?
And the good point that I want to make too is we was just talking about the 911 call. There's an outage of that shit in Massachusetts. All right, so say if there's a blackout that happens. The brother just sent me an article like 2 days ago on how there's like 850 women that have been found murdered and shit by truckers and shit. And it's even more than that. You know it is.
Oh yeah.
So if it's shit like that going on now, how much more going into that time? And who the fuck gonna help you? Like the King of Samaria said, It say what?
He said the Lord ain't
He
help
said
you.
if the Lord ain't gonna help you, what make you think I'm finna help you? See, all they call it Esau, that shit not gonna. That's not gonna be. That's gonna be null and void because Esau even gonna be trying to protect his own family. Shit, he not gonna be worrying about your funky ass.
Hell yeah.
This is why you better jump ship. You better get with a man of the Lord while you can.
Exactly.
Or you better be patient. Turn back to the Most High and wait for him to send you. And some on it.
Yep. It said, "When shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the winepress?" And the king said unto her, "What aileth thee?" And she answered, "This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and did eat him." So we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her, On the next day, give thy son, that we may eat him. And she had hid her son, because she didn't want to actually go through with it. But she was willing to go and eat that other son, though.
Hey, people gonna have a cold spirit on them.
Exactly.
All the women walking and seeing babies thinking them cute, they gonna be looking at them, they gonna want to eat them little motherfuckers.
Hey, a man shall be more precious than the fine wood offering that day, bro. And that's talking about an elect man, not just any man. No matter how much fucking bushcraft shit you know, how many fucking fires you can start with 2 pieces of wood. Doesn't matter if the Most High is not with you, you're not gonna make it. And if you women don't humble down and get with a man of Yahawashi, then guess what? You're not gonna make it in this time. And you're already seeing it. You got on TikTok. You're seeing what within yourself. Israelite women, you know.
Yep.
And we don't even gotta do too much. No more. We don't gotta be out here telling. We're looking less and less crazy as the days go on.
Truth be told.
And the scriptures say that the house of David shall wax stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul is gonna wax weaker and weaker. And the house of Saul is these other camps trying to link up with no jumpers, trying to merge the world in. Because the women that are falling under you, they're gonna realize that, oh hell no, these dudes ain't even trying to look out for us and take us. You listen to a GMS camp. You listen to a GMS camp. They over here. Hey, if you're not with us during this time, because this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, then you're not gonna make it. Why you got these other jakes still boasting that they was Crips, boasting that they was, that they were hard, and no matter how hard you were in the world, bro. If you're not the elect man, because the scriptures say that the weak and the feeble in that day shall be as strong as King David. Okay, so all that gangbanging and tough shit, that shit's out the window, bro. You're not gonna make it if you're not the elect member. Okay, Sakari, these other dudes that try to push the truth and mix it with, then you women that follow that, you're gonna soon realize that you were on the wrong path. You're gonna soon realize that, damn, I should have went with the GMS brothers. The bum can't looking at.
You're gonna realize you should have stuck yourself with a simple man.
Exactly.
Instead of trying to deal with a Jake.
Trying to be cool in the world. What the fuck
This is
what's
bro.
cool with that shit? How's that? But they deceive. Like the scriptures talk about that darkness being the gross darkness that covered the whole people. They have that gross darkness. That's that gross darkness. Thinking shit like that is cool. A woman's only gonna do. I fuck with him because he's a gay man.
I fuck with scammers. I fuck with scammers. I like hood niggas.
Yeah, you feel me? All that stupid shit. Okay, you gonna see how much you love him.
Then he mistreat your ass and you look stupid.
Yep. And then on top of that, Jacob shovel cracks and his ass can't save. He's out there trying to eat you.
Right, little skinny, little skinny ass nigga. Mm-hmm. Little skinny ass nigga. You was all, you know what I'm saying, head over heels for shit. This nigga gonna be trying to eat your bitch ass. He gonna be beating this shit at you and all type of shit.
911. 911.
You better hope to God he ain't got no perks and ain't 911 nigga.
Oh man.
I mean, tweaking off the Jaegers. Tweaking off the Jaegers.
Tweaking off the Jaegers. Man. So we got all this, good stuff, at least for the elect, man, getting ready to happen, right? The scriptures do say that many righteous men and prophets have desired to see those things which you have seen, and have not seen them, and have heard these things which you have, and have heard these, and to hear these things which have not heard, And we're getting ready to come into that time, man. The scriptures also say that we hasten the day of the Lord's return, so we want this shit to happen.
Hell yeah.
We're chilling. The closer we get to them, the more that's why the scriptures say that we're gonna be rejoicing, man. Isaiah 66.
If all hell break loose tonight, I would sleep like a baby.
Man, what?
I would sleep like a baby.
Like, all right, hey man, we in.
Real shit. Don't gotta go to work. I'm just waiting for the Lord to come pick us up.
Yeah, and on top of that, that's on top of not having to go to work and do all that. We're gonna be good, cause that's Jake's mindset. They're gonna be chilling, no work, no bills for sure. Then the days are gonna go on. Then the store's gonna start getting empty. Then
it's gonna start getting a little rough a little bit. Shit.
But what? The closer we get to the end, the more and more we're gonna be. I told you, babe. Look at that. I told you, man. I told you, son. I told you, Mama Dukes. I told you, brother. I told you, so and so. Hey, let me get this. We can close out with this one real quick. All right, so
gonna have to keep that point up, but I'm gonna have to do like a quick lesson on that.
Yeah. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, and verse 33. We can close off on this precept right here. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, and you people are seeing it, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Simple as that. You guys are gonna know. That's why you guys get scriptures of Amos. Amos, the 8th chapter is gonna come to pass. Where you're gonna be going from sea to sea, trying to find out the prophets. I remember they were teaching right here in this corner. Let's see if they're gonna be there this weekend. And you are gonna have some dumbasses out there still teaching, but they're gonna get judged. You know, the Apostle Taurus said that. He said when that decree goes out that no more brothers go out to the highways and the byways, you're still gonna have people out there trying to teach and be over righteous.
Sakar gonna be one of them.
Yep, with them guns and
then
shit.
they're gonna tell you to fight Esau, and that's why, hey, if the blind lead the blind, they should both fall into a ditch.
Both of y'all gonna, all you guys are gonna.
Because you're gonna believe that shit wholeheartedly, but that's just the work of the Lord.
Yeah, because Scripture said the deceiver are His.
That's just the work of the Most High, of the man above. It is what it is.
So no, with that, man, we close out. Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, and it was an acceptable sacrifice unto our power. Yahawashi, Yahawashi. We want to turn to the east and give all praises and honor and glory to our power. Yahawashi, Yahawashi, bahasham, Pt2. Yahawashi, Shabbat. Shalom. Shalom.